bow with me for the invocation? Most gracious Father, we come before you tonight to offer our sincere thanks and infinite praises, for it is you as most worthy. At this time, we ask you to instill in us the power to view your blessings of the past 13 years, the wisdom to understand your will, the patience to grow within your grace, and the motivation to continue as life learners. Give us the peace offered by mothers, fathers, and most importantly, peers who can no longer be with us to share such occasions as this. Open all minds to the messages we are about to receive from our most worthy peers. Above all, we thank you for your Son who guides us always. In Christ's most precious name, amen.
Salutatorian, Kristen Spradley. Kristen. Salutatorian, James Melnick. Salutatorian, Frank Stratton. And a valedictorian of the 2002 senior class, Mr. Travis Rhodes. I think there's time for pictures here for just a few minutes, and we'll ask them to get ready to make their speeches.
How about this wind? Okay. Cabot class of 2002, congratulations. Our 13 years of learning in the Cabot Public Schools has finally ended. However, it's not the end of education, no matter what your future holds. Learning is a steady, never-ending process that will open our minds to new and interesting ideas every day, or at least it should. Cabot has been a great community to attend school, but as we go out there into the world, bear in mind we will encounter countless ideas, cultures, and walks of life that are as different as they are numerous. If we become closed-minded, we will hurt others and ourselves, both mentally and socially. This is an important lesson for anyone, and the sooner we learn it, the more we will learn, and the better the world will be. Along with this lesson, learning to be patient and understanding with those we meet will also help greatly. Even if you must agree to disagree, give those whom you meet respect for themselves and their ideas. Many of us here are Christians. This very title means Christ-like. Jesus was known for his compassion and love. With this in mind, and remembering that God is love, and that love is patient and kind, let us try to love one another as Jesus loves us, unconditionally, and live up to our title. Perhaps it doesn't always seem possible, but trying to truly love everyone can't be bad because love never wrongs. Reflect on God's love for all his children, all the peoples of the earth. He loves us all equally and doesn't distinguish between race, nationality, sex, or religion. His infinite mercy is omnipresent and reaches everyone, calling them back to his infinite goodness, no matter how terrible the sin. He loves the Muslims as much as the Baptists, the Americans as much as those in Afghanistan. He loves all of us with more love than we could ever imagine. As we learn to open our minds and respect one another, let us see that we must love all of these different peoples as God loves them, and also that this love is not complete without forgiveness. As God forgives all of those in his divine mercy, we must learn to ask for forgiveness from our neighbors and to forgive those who have trespassed against us. Forgiving instead of revenging will make the world a better place, not by hatred or war or offensive words, but by love. We can lead the way, and they'll know we are Christians by our love. I wish all of you success and a lifetime of love and wonder. Take from this community a foundation of truth and knowledge. On this, create a life with your hopes and dreams. Class of 2002, represent Cabot for the best, and God bless.
finally over. Finally. That one word can be said so many different ways. You could say it with a sigh of sadness, or, my personal favorite, a loud cry of joy and relief, or perhaps just complete and utter exhaustion. But no matter how you choose to say it, nothing can change the fact that high school is over for us. I want all of you to look around for a moment. Just pause and search this sea of red caps and anxious faces. Now, think of all we've been through with these classmates, from cheering at Panther football games on crisp autumn nights, to sprinting from class to class through the pouring rain that soaks every inch of our body, to sitting through endless orientations about proper name tag placement in a darkened auditorium. And as I thought back on these priceless memories, I wondered, what could I say to you guys? What words of wisdom could I supply to you all? Because you people are just as old as I am. You're just as experienced as I am, and you're just as wise as I am. But as Senator Edward Kennedy once declared, I believe there surely is such a thing as truth, but who among us can claim monopoly on it? With that in mind, I eventually decided this speech could encompass everyone only by celebrating our diversity, because each one of us has been involved in different activities outside of school. Each one of us has our own distinct personality with our own sense of humor, sense of style, and sense of what's right and wrong. And most apparent after tonight, each one of us has different plans for our life after high school, with diverse hopes, goals, and dreams. The one uniting factor is that tonight, under the watchful gaze of those who have loved us, supported us, and taught us, we will walk across and grab a piece of paper that certifies all of our hard work over the past 13 years. Then after that, things are going to change. Our peers will evolve into a new group, and our relationships and lifestyles are going to adjust as well. However, let us not be blind to the differences, but let us direct our attention to the common interest. For, in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit the same planet. We all breathe the same air, and we all cherish the potential that our future has to offer us. Therefore, recognizing individuality moves to the forefront of lessons that we must learn before graduating. The time has come for each one of us to take our uniqueness out into the world and share it with others. As a result, you must also allow others the same freedom of expression that you are allowed. As you approach a new person, situation, or ideal, remember to remain open-minded. For as Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, people only see what they are prepared to see. So my advice to you is to prepare to see everything and anything. Good luck in the future. Thank you, and God bless.
A wise man once said, "We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts, and with our thoughts, we make the world." As I stand here looking at my fellow graduates of the class of 2002, I cannot help but think that we, as a generation, will go on to do great things. It seems like such a long road that we've traveled, but with each day, each passing moment, we grew closer to this event. Along the way, people have come into our lives. We've had our share of friends, enemies, mentors, and guides. They have shaped and built the people that we have become. Each of us owes thanks to these special teachers, principals, or relatives that made sure that we made it to where we are today. At times, they could have been tough or downright mean, but without them, we'd be lost and aimless. They've experienced the good and the bad in what lies ahead of us. Sometimes what they say may seem unimportant or a waste of time, but more often than not, they know what they're talking about, and they know what to expect. And I appreciate their hard work in order to make sure that our lives are just a little better. Now, my fellow graduates, this is our time. After over a decade of working, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking back, it seems like a miracle we've made it this far, but we filled our lifetimes with countless firsts. First kiss, first car, and for some, a first speeding ticket. And countless lasts. Last track and field day, last ACT, last prom. And this is the last day of our high school career. As we leave, another group will come and take our place, and another after that. But for us, this chapter of our lives has come to a close. But where this journey ends, countless others will begin. Our successes, as well as our failures, have given each one of us a unique character. As we go on into the world, there are limitless paths that we must choose to take. Whichever direction our lives should go, our influence will always be felt. And I am proud to take this step, along with my peers, into a new world filled with new opportunities. I leave you with these words from Ralph Waldo Emerson: to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a little better, to know that even one life is breathed easier because you have lived. This is the meaning of success. I sincerely hope that each one of us will live a long and successful life. Thank you.
Good evening. To start, I would like to thank all of the parents, family members, and friends for being here tonight. As you know, graduation is an important milestone, and we truly appreciate all of your support. I am very grateful to my own parents for pushing me so hard to succeed and to stay on the right path. And I would also like to thank 4 of our outstanding teachers of mine who had to put up with me the most during high school. One, Miss Bryant for biology, Mr. Dwight Darty for physics and chemistry, Miss Christy Robinson for 3 years of French, and especially Miss Janice Smith, whom I've had the privilege of knowing since elementary school. And because she could not be here tonight, I've decided to read one of her favorite poems entitled A Psalm of Life by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And don't worry, it's not very long or hard to understand. It is a very appropriate poem, though, for this stage of our life. Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream. For the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. Life is real, life is earnest, and the grave is not its goal. Dust thou are, dust thou returnest, was not spoken of the soul. Not enjoyment and not sorrow is our destined end or way, but to act that each tomorrow find us farther than today. Art is long and time is fleeting, and our hearts, though stout and brave, still, like muffled drums, are beating funeral marches to the grave. In the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not like dumb-driven cattle, be a hero in the strife. Trust no future, however pleasant, let the dead past bury its dead. Act in the living present, heart within and God overhead. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing, leave behind us footprints on the sand of time. Footprints that perhaps another, sailing over life's solemn main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing, shall take heart again. Let us then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. Basically, this poem is asking that each of us think about what we're doing, where we're headed, and to really take an active role in life. You cannot sit back expecting that good things are going to come from nothing. You must work, learn, and put out some effort. Learning is what keeps our world going, and learning doesn't stop after high school or even after college. Whether you like it or not, it's a never-ending process, and you really need to understand that. Finally, although Cabot may be the only place most of us have ever known, we need to realize that there are boundless opportunities outside of Cabot, outside of Arkansas, and even past the borders of our own nation. We have our whole lives before us and a big world to explore. Just think of everything you would miss if you wasted half your life in the same small town, and all the places you could see, all the people you could meet, all the things you could do. It's time for us to move on and to try to make a difference in the lives of others all over the globe. So please, just think about the things that we have suggested to you tonight. Go out, see the world, see the bigger picture, and really live. Thank you, and congratulations to all the graduates.
Good evening. I'm Frank Holman, Superintendent of Cabot Public Schools. On behalf of the Board of Education, our administrative team, and our staff, it's a pleasure to welcome everyone to this 2002 graduation ceremony. It's an honor to introduce everyone and recognize a special group here before us tonight. First, I'd like to introduce our school board members, and if you would stand and when I introduce you, please. The President of our board, Alan Turnbow, Vice President Fred Campbell, Secretary Stephen Blackwood, Board Member Jim Coy, Lynn Curtis, Martha Phelan, and David Hipp. Let's give them a hand, please. We appreciate our Board of Education for their dedication and hard work and public service. They really do have a vision to take us where we need to be. Also, at this time, I'd like to introduce the administrative team. Start with Assistant Superintendent Jim Dalton, Director of Elementary Curriculum Teresa Chance, Director of Secondary Curriculum Chuck Levert, Director of Personnel Margaret Gamble, the high school administrators Principal Robert Martin, Assistant Principal Ray Bridwell, Assistant Principal Randy Granderson, and Assistant Principal June Elliott. Let's give them a hand. We appreciate everyone being here tonight and supporting these graduates.
We have some special recognitions that we'd like to take part with some of our students this time. We'd like to recognize our foreign exchange students. We have certainly enjoyed their presence on our campus this year and in our community. I'd ask you, would you please come forward for your honorary diploma as your name is called. If I could ask our first foreign exchange student, Bomi Lee from South Korea. Our second exchange student, Smiljan Makovets from Germany. Luiz Felipe Storte Manzaki from Brazil. And finally, Wiebke Willenberg from Germany. We now have a special presentation also on our program. At this time, we'd like to ask the brother of Phoebe Hatfield, Daniel, to come forward to receive an honorary diploma on behalf of Phoebe. Phoebe was a senior in the class of 2002, and we lost her in a tragic accident earlier this year. Her brother and family members are here tonight with all of us in the class of 2002 to receive this. I know I speak for the seniors of 2002 and the faculty and staff of Cabot High School. We celebrate this time with you and your family. Daniel. Now, if you'll bear with me, I have a little bit of a statement to make, and it's very important for each one of the graduates, and I hope you will listen and help me out with this situation because of our graduates. Commencement is a happy occasion, yes, a very dignified and honorable one. We would ask our audience tonight if you would consider holding your applause until all the names of the seniors have been called. This will enable the audience to hear each senior's name until each diploma has been awarded. We also ask that you do not leave until graduation ceremonies have been completed. We're at that part of the program where we are proud to present our senior class, many of whom have been awarded scholarships because of their outstanding effort while in high school. Tonight we have 442 seniors receiving diplomas. There's another 6 scheduled to complete their requirements during the summer, which will make 448 2002 graduates. I'd ask the seniors at this time, would you all to please stand. President Turnbow, members of the Cabot School Board, and Superintendent Holman, these candidates before you have met all necessary requirements set forth by the State Department of Education and the Cabot School Board. President Turnbow, these candidates are now ready to receive their diplomas. Thank you, sir. We'll start with our senior class of 2002. Jason Dwayne Absher. Corey Dwayne Absher. Crystal Rose Absher. We're going to try a suggestion. Maybe that'll work better. Charles David Lloyd Agnew. That's what happens when the paper blows over, excuse me. William Cameron Absher. Brandon Lewis Alanis. Ira William Allen, graduating with honors. Jan Alicia Allen, graduating with honors. Clay Derek Allison. Erin Marie Anderson. Krista Catherine Anderson. Lucas Glenn Sheffield Anderson. Nathan Lane Andrews. Stephanie Nicole Arnold, graduating with honors. Jessica Renee Arthur. Justin Matthew Ashland. Lydia Denise Osbrooks. Sabrina Rachel Baker, graduating with honors. Justin Michael Ballantyne. Stacy Ann Barker. Timothy Keith Bernard. Brennick J. Barnett. Julie Ann Barrett, excuse me. Julie Ann Barrett, graduating with honors. Jared Mackenzie Barrett. Tasha Nicole Bates. Joseph Olin Baxter. Richard Ryan Bayless. Cassie Marie Bayless. Katie Nicole Beard. Miranda Elizabeth Beck. Timothy Scott Beers, graduating with honors. Jamie Nicole Bell, graduating with honors. Heather Dawn Bender, graduating with high honors. Jennifer Leanne Bennett. Tia Ray Bidwell, graduating with honors. James Taylor Ballon. Andrea Sue Banal. Christopher Eric Bivens. Nathan Joseph Bach. Jenna Lee Boland. Rebecca Ray Bond. Thomas Edward Boer. Stephanie Robin Bradley. Connor Franken. Randall Lee Branscombe, Jr. Alexis Leanne Brewer. Cody Lee Brook. Regina Lorraine Brooks. Angela Renee Brown. Keith A. Brown. Michael Allen Brown. Michael S. Brown. Barbara Lynn Bunce, graduating with high honors. Michael Christopher Burns. Zachary Edward Burtz. Alicia Marie Byers. Sarah Lynn Bynum. Jennifer Nicole Bird. Candace Ray Caldwell. Dustin Wayne Callister. Caroline Louise Carpenter, graduating with honors. Charles Wayne Carter. Kristen Lee Cates. Christopher Lynn Cathy. Laurie Michelle Colley. Samuel Richard Chamberlain III. Jeffrey Brian Chappell, graduating with high honors. James Frank Charlton. Timothy Shane Chasteen. Jessica Lauren Chisholm, graduating with honors. Shannon Elise Chisholm. Douglas MacArthur Clark. Holly Renee Clark. Jacob Wesley Clark. James Lewis Clark. Tamara LeMay Claxton. Whitney Allison Clemens. Shannon Suzanne Cochran. Jamie Amanda Coker, graduating with high honors. Amanda Gail Colbert. Robert Joseph Connard III. Chad Leland Condor. Carrie Lynn Conway. Jeffrey Scott Cook. Brianna Elise Corder, graduating with honors. Derek Stephen Covington. Sarah Michelle Cox. Justin Daniel Kraft. Nicole Ann Crane. Eric Dustin Crowley, graduating with honors. Emily Marie Crownover, graduating with honors. Dennis Ray Curtis Jr., graduating with honors. Christy Elise Cushman. David Anthony Davenport. Jessica Lee Davis, graduating with honors. Mallory Page Davis. Patrick Joseph Davis. Jenna DePriest, graduating with honors. Jeffrey Ryan Dorman, graduating with high honors. Jolene Cecilia Dowden. Caitlin Ann Downs. Matthew Blake Eagle. Nicholas K. Edwards. David Anthony Eisenhart. Angela Lynn Ellis. Jonathan Michael Ellis. Justin A. Ellison. Whitney Rebecca Emerson. Bradley Michael English. David Terry Estes, Jr. Nancy Elizabeth Phelan, graduating with honors. Casey Stephen Fetters. Elizabeth Ann Fiegel. Stephanie Denise Firth, graduating with honors. Rebecca Lee Fisk. Ashley Marie Flabat. David James Fleeman. Tara Michelle Fletcher. Christopher Paul Flowers. James Nathaniel Flood. April Denise Foster, graduating with honors. Christy Nicole Franklin. Jeremiah Adam Frazier. Rebecca Ann Free. Maria Michelle French. Jennifer Darlene Fryer. Jonathan Michael Fulks. Misty Marie Gamble. Michael Allen Gann. Amber Lee Garland. Jennifer Megan Lee Garrison. Charles Nathan Gastineau, graduating with honors. Laura Francis Germer. Whitney Nicole Gibson. Philip Charles Glover. Tara Michelle Glover. Justin Michael Goebel. Matthew David Getz. Monica Nicole Gomez. Frances Lorraine Goodman. Sarah Suzanne Graves. Richard Allen Gray, graduating with high honors. Kristen Michelle Greer. Joshua Andrew Green. Laura Jane Gregg. Daniel Scott Griffin. Desiree Michelle Grisham. Natasha Michelle Haddo. Michael David Hamill. Timothy Sean Hammonds. Chelsea Rachel Hammonds. Jonathan Edward Hamrick. Dana Michelle Hamrick. Ann Catherine, let's start again so we get that good picture. Ann Catherine Haney. Jennifer Michelle Haney, graduating with honors. Molly Catherine Harbert. Jeffrey Allen Harrell. Bryson James Harpole. Megan Desiree Harris. Wendy Joe Harris. Russell Orrin Hart. Lindsay Renee Hartman, graduating with honors. William Andrew Haynes. Cynthia May Heath, graduating with honors. Adam Eugene Heathwaite. Michelle Ann Haggerty, graduating with honors. Dustin Lee Henderson. James Lindsay Henderson. Terry Diane Henderson. Matthew Jess Henley. Aaron Anthony Henry. Amber Dawn Henry. Leanna Marie Henry. Stephanie Leanne Henry. Kyle Edward Henson. Jared Witt Herbert. Ashley Adele Hicks. Buddy Travis Hill. Amanda Lee Hilpert. Brandy Lynn Hilpert. Jamie Lynn Hint. David Lance Hill, graduating with honors. Jesse Glenn Hodges. James Andrew Holt. Kristen Leela Huffmaster. Lindsay Nicole Hughes, graduating with honors. Christopher Michael Hinker. Paige LaKay Hurst. Lori Renee Hudson. Heather Danae Jackson. Daniel Bradford Jenkins, graduated with honors. Joshua Allen Jenkins. Erica Megan Jewell. David Allen Johnson. Jamie Byron Johnson. Christy Michelle Jones. Clinton Allen Jones. Nicole Whitney Jones. Amber Lynn Joyner. Amber Marie Judd. Gabriel Elliott Justice. Warren Eric Justice. Jonathan Ray Cackley. Amber Nicole Castle. Christy Lynn Ketchell, graduating with honors. Dusty Lynn Key. Chelsea Druanna King. Nathaniel Lee Kingsbury. Sophie Louise Kitson. Jeffrey Chad Kittredge. Amanda Lynn Kula. Jared Michael Kramer. Elizabeth Nicole Landers. Melinda Joy Larson, graduating with high honors. April Marie Lauderette. Brianna Toya Lawrence. Sheldon Sorrell Lawrence.
Ricky Lorraine Catherine Lee. Sandra Michelle Lee. Sarah Elizabeth Lee. Brent Russell Lenners. Israel Jacob Lentz. Victoria Lee Light. Kelly Joe Liska. Crystal Joe Litchfield. Daniel Richard Lloyd. Crystal Lynn Lowe Cicero. Malia Deanna Long. Christopher Reyes Lopez. Shauna Nicole Lynch. Shanna Nicole Lynch. Dana Marie Marvin, graduating with honors. Grayson Shane Matthews. Leanne Marie Maxwell. Destari Marie Mayfield. Nicholas Brian Mayhair. Laura Ann McAnally, graduating with honors. Aaron Devlin McClendon. Patrick William McCormick II. Nicole Renee McCoy. Michelle Lee McCutcheon, graduating with honors. Tina Rebecca McFall. Robin Nicole McGaw. Jennifer Nicole McGee. Sandra K. McNear. Travis Dwayne McVeigh. Graduating with honors. Jamie Michelle McWhirter. Kevin James Medlin. Laura Louise Mines. James Paul Melnick, graduating with high honors. Chad Edward Merritt. Carla Dawn Mesco. Nathan Doyle Metzger. Heather Nicole Moody. John Travis Moore, graduating with high honors. Sarah Beth Moore. Emily Wagner Morgan, graduating with honors. Anthony James Morris. Isaac Thomas Murr. Keely Brenna Murray, graduating with honors. Justin Hayes Music, graduating with honors. Angela Kim Natty. Wayne Douglas Navolt. Brent James Nelson. Heather Marie Nelson. Adam Moore Nichols. Joshua David Nobles, graduating with honors. Daniel Travis Oglesby. Larry Martin Owen Jr. Stephen Graham Owen. Travis Michael Pallick. Lindsey Jordan Palmer, graduating with honors. Tiffany Nicole Parenti. Harold Eugene Parr, Jr. Reba Jeanette Parr. Brittany Nicole Patton. Ashley Brooke Peterson. Casey Ryan Pence. Eamon Parker Pendergrist, graduating with honors. Leslie Diane Perkins. Stephen Taylor Perry. Christopher Lee Fowler. Kara Nicole Phillips, graduating with honors. Jessica Rose Pickens. Scott Colby Pitcock. Timothy Dale Pittman, Jr. Aaron Michael Pitts. Nathaniel Lee Polston, graduating with honors. Christopher James Popham. Sarah Elizabeth Priest. Matthew James Pulls. Jennifer Michelle Quimby. Sanaz Nicole Rangebar. Miranda May Ratcliffe. James Philip Raymond. John Patrick Raymond. Charles Travis Rhodes IV, graduating with high honors. Sean Michael Richardson, graduating with honors. Deanna Cherie Riddle. Justin Matthew Rithbaum. Holly Marie Roach. Melissa Jane Roberts. Nicholas Woodbury Roberts. Jasper Allen Robinson. Walter Damon Rochelle. Matthew Allen Rogers. Nathan Lynn Rogers. Robert Lee Rory. Jessica Sue Rowan. Graduating with honors. Robin Michelle Rowe. Francisco Miguel Salcido. Adam Alexander Salzman. Misty Dawn Sanders, graduating with honors. Martha Nicole Scaff, graduating with high honors. Katie Elizabeth Scott, graduating with honors. Matthew Lynn Scroggins. Asia Marie Skate. Lauren Lee Symington, graduating with honors. Clifford Andrew Severns. Mark Aaron Sheets. Cheris Michelle Sherlin. Christina Ruth Siebert, graduating with high honors. Tava Denise Simpson. Jennifer Brooke Sims. Daniel Patrick Sitzman. Kristen Nicole Smith. Logan Jacob Smith. Michael Scott Smith, graduating with honors. Nicholas Charles Smith. Stephanie Marie Smith. Stephanie Nicole Sowell. Matthew Dale Spence. Jennifer Louise Spencer, graduating with high honors. Jana Dawn Spidler, graduating with high honors. Kristen Margaret Spradley, graduating with high honors. Sarah Ashley Sperlin. Casey Farrell Staggs. Andrew Jess Stark. Samantha Lynn Stewart. Charles Malcolm Stokes. Diana Renee Stratton. Frank Ross Stratton, graduating with high honors. Shannon Elizabeth Stratton, graduating with high honors. Misty Michelle Stumbaugh. Brett Michael Stump. Catherine Melissa Sullivan, graduating with honors. Joshua Daniel Schwab. Jennifer Lynn Swanson. Crystal Marie Sweeney. Ben Edward Spila, graduating with high honors. Louis Ismail Tafoya. Ryan Matthew Talbert. Amy Nicole Taylor. Caleb Lynn Taylor. Christy Nicole Taylor. Sandra Marie Taylor. Wendy Nicole Taylor. Charles Patrick Tenney. Thurman Dale Thatcher III. Jeffrey Allen Thaxton. Lauren Elaine Thomas. Elizabeth Diane Thompson. Michael Aaron Thompson. Clinton Bose Russell Thornton. Mandy Marie Thornton, graduating with honors. Retha Sue Tilley. Kevin Michael Tipton. Kristen Brooke Tollett. Shannon Lee Tollett. Tyler Neal Travis. William Charles Trostel Jr. Stephanie Lynn Tucker. Caleb Martin Turley, graduating with honors. Kirk Andrew Turnbow, graduating with high honors. Megan Michelle Turney. Elizabeth K. Tiger. Lindsay Marie Vance, graduating with honors. Michael Wayne Varhala. Randall D. Vault. Dustin Patrick Vickers. Vincent Blake Vickers. Heather Diane Vinson. Ricky Lynn Wagner, graduating with honors. Walter Edward Walker II. Brandy Joe Waller. Jamie Elizabeth Walton. Joseph Edward Walton. Adam Robert Ward, graduating with high honors. Christopher John Shelton Ware, graduating with honors. Alicia Marie Warren. Scott Watson. Latia A. Weatherford. Brandon Webb. Christopher Lee Webb. William Warren Webb. Mia Wendell, graduating with high honors. Brittany Nicole Wharton. Jennifer Lynn Wheeler. Lauren Marie White. Philip R. Whiting III. Keith David Whitley. Aaron Robert Whitlow. Amanda Ann Weedo. Ashley Brooke Wilkerson. Brian Lee Williams. Christopher Lee Williams. Cody Don Williams. James Edward Williams II. Jamie Lee Williams. Jennifer Brigitta Williams. Jessica Michelle Williams. Jonathan Aaron Williams. Ashley Reagan Wilson. Nicole Renee Wilson. Lorena Nicole Windemaker. Jacinda Renee Wurges. Stephen Aaron Wise. Adam D. Wood. Anthony Wood, graduating with honors. Christopher Kent Wooten. Keegan Doyle Wright, graduating with honors. Cheryl Ray Wright, graduating with honors. Joseph Covington Wiley. Alexander James Wiley. Joshua Aaron Yarborough, graduating with honors. Justin Allen Yates, graduating with honors. Jordan Dale Yantz. Aletha K. Young. Stephen Joseph Young, Jr. Matthew John Zakowski. The class of 2002, let's give them a hand.
I've been in it for 6 years now, and I'm going to college on it. It's a great opportunity. You meet a lot of people, and it's a big family. Everybody loves everybody, and Trusty, I have to say, has been a great dad.
Yeah, I have to say my favorite high school memory is all the band nerds. I love you guys.
I guess my favorite memory of my senior year was probably forensics and the whole entire program. I was in forensics for 5 years, and it's a really great program. I really enjoyed being in it. I loved all my teachers. They were all really great. They do what they love. They love the students. I guess I also should tell you about what I'm going to do after I graduate. In August, I go to the University of New Haven in West Haven, Connecticut, where I will major in fire science and hopefully go on to be an arson investigator, go into forensic science.
Okay, my favorite memory of Cabot High School would be at Joe Baxter's party when we were all having fun and I fell off a four-wheeler in the creek. Yeah, that would have to be my most favorite memory of Cabot High School.
At the beginning of the year, I drove a van, a 1988 Ford Aerostar, and we piled about 15 girls into that thing. That was pretty awesome. Everybody remembers the van. If you know me, you know the van. Yeah. And Becca's hoopty ride, whatever she calls it.
I had a 91 Corsica.
Oh, I guess we had to
91 Corsica. It's horrible.
I'm sorry, cars are probably the best thing about, this year. And I got a new car. Did you get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we both got new cars, so we're good to go.